Hello and welcome to my channel, Inner Light of Truth Tarot. My name's Denise. The readings that I do are for the collective, so it may or may not fit your timeline. I have prayed over all my cards already. So we're going to get started. I did have a channeled song that came through before I got on here, and it was Sentimental Journey. I'm going to take a sentimental journey. So someone right now that's in your energy could be in their feelings, or maybe you're in your feelings about something sentimental to you. It could be a person, place, or thing. But that's kind of what I channeled before getting on here. Study. So there's going to be a new endeavor that's going to come upon you, and it may require new knowledge and skills. So you're going to need to put your intentions out in the universe, and the right teacher will find you to help you. So you need to study something. Reassess. You're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what brings you joy and who and what doesn't. It's time for some life cleanup. So, you're being asked to reassess your life. Find out if there's any people, places, or things that you can let go of right now. And only you would know which people, places, and things you do need to let go of. Walk away. You're wasting your precious energy on something that will not bear fruit. It's time to turn your attention to things more aligned with your soul's purpose. So there's something or someone that doesn't align with your soul's purpose that you're going to need to walk away from. And this could be the same thing that the universe is asking you to reassess. Forgiveness. Withholding forgiveness only hurts you and prolongs the pain. It's time to forgive someone, or maybe even yourself, so you can stay on the path of the highest potential. So now I'm getting this sentimental journey. So someone is reassessing their lives out there. One of you is. And it may be because you are going to go on a new endeavor, where you do need to study something else. You do need to know new knowledge and skills, because you're walking away from a person, place, or thing, like a situation, that you've already given your forgiveness to. And there's no reason holding on to that energy if you're, moving in a new direction. Let's see. Rock bottom. So you could have hit rock bottom already in life. And that's because you had to master a lot of situations. But you pushed through those. But somebody else right now is trying to break your boundaries. And you're seeking answers. You're exploring the metaphysical and esoteric fields to try and find answers and truth. Because the beginning of your spiritual search is going to start with that truth. And that's because you're burning karma right now. You're burning off past karma. and your soul is going towards steps of freedom. You're advancing toward your true potential, and that is, it's all this Sentimental Journey song is all lining up with this reading so far. And that's because you're you're balancing life situations. You may have a busy work life, and then when you're not at work, you may have a home life that's chaotic. And you're trying to find the perfect balance there. And just remember, your ancestors are here. They're helping you clear ancestral agreements. You're clearing that pain, trauma, and limited beliefs. And you're clearing that ancestral line for the future. And you're seeing all the synchronicities. You're fully aligned right now to your soul's purpose strategically. You just need to get there mentally. And messages are coming to you, and people are being sent to you to help you. And right now you're looking for true love, or you're in a relationship that is your true love. You're experiencing true love in your life. You want a long-term relationship, or you're in a long-term relationship, and that union either satisfies you and it's unconditional, or you're looking for something that's going to satisfy you and be unconditional love in the future. And you've learned all the lessons about relationships and how important it is to shift your perspective. You're seeing through all the lies and delusions that had stopped you and kept you in your tracks for quite a while. You're destined to become a spiritual leader because you can discern truth now. You can see and read between the lines. There is no judgment from you when it comes to seeing these people. You just walk away naturally. There's nothing that needs to be said. You can just walk away from people. And you have unconditional love to give. Your life has been a difficult road, but you're going to get victory. And these are the bottom 3 cards of the deck. You're going to get victory because all of the answers that you're seeking are within you, and you know that. Let's see. So, flame of creation, unleash creativity and turn your dreams, I was going to say demons, into reality. So you need to turn your dreams into reality. There may be someone who's acting like a demon out there in your life, though. And Soul Song, awaken dormant memories and inspire those deep emotions, because those deep emotions are going to help you be creative, and that's coming from your dreams. And the flame of enlightenment, accept new perspective and ideas when it comes to where you're going on your path. Let's see. So I got 2 cards. I got offer. So there may be an offer coming in. It could be work or love related. It could be anything, but there's an offer coming in. It's going to end up, you're going to end up taking action on this offer because there's new opportunities and it could lead to your fortune. And you're attracting, you're hoping that someone or something has mutual feelings, that you're both on the same page. What are their messages? Renewal spark. There's new life. There's a fresh start. You're rejuvenated. You've had a crisis, so your sacral chakra was turned up a little bit there for a while. And it was because of belief systems. Someone, you were in a facade. Somebody's expectations were trying to conform you to something that you had no belief in. But you're awakening now. Or you have awakened after all of this. You feel guarded and vulnerable. You feel like things have been in a holding pattern, that you've closed yourself off to people, places, and things. But you are taking a leap of faith. You are breaking free. You are getting a new cycle. And there's going to be fast change into a new direction. And that's because you have compassion, love, and you're sincere about your feelings. And you want to take care of you and others around you. Your new world is starting. You're starting a new cycle. Your karmic patterns have been completed. You're moving towards fulfillment. And you feel like success is right there for you to grab. And these were the bottom 3 cards on the stock. Let's see. I'm going to try these spiritual gift cards. What does the collective need to know about spiritual gifts? What does the collective need to know about spiritual gifts? What does the collective need to know about spiritual gifts? Holy Spirit, angels. Psychic healing. You're being called to explore psychic and spiritual healing to help improve one's condition, no matter if you're focusing on the mind, body, or soul. Remember, this is a collective reading, so you need to go and get your answers from your spirit guides and the divine, the universe. Channeling. You're being called to download and deliver messages from the spirit realm to bring closure and healing and peace to people. And you're being asked to be a peacemaker. You're being called to explore using your skills of diplomacy, ideals of fairness and compassion to find fair solutions to problems. These. What are the messages for the collective? Messages for the collective. Messages for the collective. What are the messages for the collective? Feather of hope. Grasp the feather of hope, a delicate symbol of upward promises and uplifting future. So, you've always had hope on this journey. You've never wavered. You've always known that you're there for bigger and better things. And you may have been seeing feathers lately too. Carried away, let yourself be caught up in the whirlwind of a romantic moment. So someone might be coming into your life that you may get wrapped up with a romantic moment. And that's okay. Go ahead and have that fling or whatever that you need to do. You know, it's okay for that, as long as you're not pulling somebody into a third party. You should never bring people into a third party. That's just wrong. Make sure your relationships are over before you start something new. Flame of courage. Ignite the flame of courage, lighting the path of bravery amidst shadows of fear. So there might be something that you're fearing that you need to look inward on and be brave about. And that fear could be commitment. You could have a fear of commitment. And some of you might be looking for commitment and promises, and you're fearing you're not going to find it because things have been slow. You're getting there one steady step at a time, but it's been a slow, the path that you've walked has been really slow. You've had to learn a lot of lessons about people, places, and things. You've had to let a lot of things go. But you're on the right track. You're moving forward. You're on the right track. The universe is saying that you're on the right track and that doors will start to be opening for you. Okay. We're going to use these Ocean of Wisdom cards now. Let's see. What's the message for the collective? Message for the collective. Lady of the Sea, embrace gratitude as the key to abundance and joy in your life. So you got to make sure that you're thanking the universe for things that you currently have in your life that have brought you to the place you are right now. And thank them for things that are coming into your life, that you're open for this abundance, that you're ready to make this shift. And the sirens call. Follow the call of your heart and let the melody guide you to your true purpose. So your heart is your inner compass, and it's never going to steer you wrong. Always do what you're passionate about in life. Don't stay somewhere because you have to. You need to want to stay there. And Neptune's palace. Let the currents of the divine guidance lead you to your true purpose. So right now, your whole journey has been divinely guided. And you're starting to realize that certain things were out of your control, that it didn't matter if you had a decision in your head because it wasn't the one that happened anyways. You need to get out of controlling how a situation is going to end or even begin. Let's see. What are the messages for the collective, Holy Spirit? What are the messages? Reassess. You're asked again to reassess. You're being asked to take stock of your life. And like that song, Sentimental Journey, you're probably going through all these memories in different phases of your life. And, putting them away or getting rid of them, forgiving people and just moving on. That doesn't mean you have to physically tell them, I forgive you. You just have to put that out in the world. You just have to say it out loud or, within that you're forgiving people, places, and things, and you're moving on to joy. And have faith. It's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything's going to be okay. But you do. You have that faith. You have that faith because you're going within. You're reassessing your life. That's hard. Yeah, reassessing where you're at in life and what your next paths are going to be. That's really hard. Because you go into that phase of shoulda, coulda, woulda. If I would have done this, maybe this would have happened. Well, those shoulda, coulda, wouldas have long passed. So let's get out of that. And you're being asked to connect. You're being asked to connect with others, or even just go out and connect with the universe by going outside. Go out and gaze at the stars at night, or go for a walk in the woods. Go to a zoo and look at all the animals. See them in a different light. Do something that's not normal for you. Go back to your childhood. Find something that you loved to do in your childhood and go do it. Let's see the inner wisdom cards. Let's see. Let's start this over. A card just fell, but I'm not taking it. What message do you have? What's the message? Rose quartz, number 31. The bottom of the deck was anchor too. Being pulled to that anchor too. Let's see. First, I'm going to read rose quartz. And you know what? I'm taking anchor off the bottom of the... I'm just being really pulled to that anchor card too. So rose quartz and anchor. There we go. So number 31. Let's see. Anger, self-healing, and release. Lightning cracks over a mountain ridge, and moments later thunder shakes the earth. A storm is brewing, and rain clouds hover the sky, just as Mother Nature does. You are also called to embody the spirit of a storm. The storm card urges you to allow the thunder within you to clap, the lightning to strike, and the rain to pour. The only way through the storm is to venture into the depths of your wild emotions. The storm card asks you to honor that which is rumbling inside you by letting it come to the surface. At some point in your life, it is likely you were taught that expressing feelings such as anger, rage, and frustration was frowned upon. You may have been encouraged to stay positive instead. Yet the whole purpose of incarnating on earth is to have a true human experience, which is not all sunshine and rainbows. Your feelings are valid and sacred, even when they aren't considered positive by others, not to mention when you hold strong feelings in. They can eventually wreak havoc on your physical and mental health. Find ways to honor your feelings without hurting anyone else or yourself. Some healthy examples are screaming into a pillow or out loud, allowing tears to flow, throwing an object safely like a rock into a stream, writing with extreme honesty in a journal, composing a letter to someone and then burning it, listening to music that aligns with your feelings, and following an EFT taping video on YouTube focused on honoring and releasing anger. During this process, do your best to fully allow any emotions to come up without pushing yourself to a place of positivity. When you are ready, you can begin to think about ways to move forward. But for now, be in that anger or frustration or whatever feeling that is. Your inner compass asks you to allow the storm to move through you. And reminder, your feelings are valid. You deserve permission to feel anger and rage as part of the human experience, especially if you're grieving a situation, a person, a place, a home. It could be anything. There are stages of grief. The anger card is number 38, and I was being pulled to that one too. It was at the bottom of the deck, so we're going to read that one too. Let's see. 38. Oh, I read the wrong card. I read 21, which was storm. So there's a storm brewing somewhere. If I read that storm card, there's a storm brewing inside somebody, and you need to go within and deal with that. So 31 is rose quartz, which is self-love, gentle reflection, and integration. So rose quartz is a soft pea crystal, sometimes containing white striations. It is revered for connections to the heart, relationships, and self-love. Rose quartz is gentle, yet powerful stone that supports you in learning about yourself and integrating self-love. The rose quartz card sends a reminder that you are meant to embody authentically through self-love. True authenticity means going within to recognize who you are and eventually showing your truth to the world. It's time to let go of those worries and fears connected to how others perceive you. Rose quartz is calling you deep into your heart space to witness what you love about yourself. This crystal wants to wrap you in the energy of soothing grace. Begin by meditating either on your own or to a guided experience focused on self-love. Visualize rose quartz in your mind or hold a piece in your hand. Then use a journal to reflect on the following questions. What do I love about myself? What are qualities I possess that are hard for me to love? What would it feel like if I accept the less desirable parts of myself? How can I find more self-compassion? These reflective questions and rose quartz comes together to expand the full spectrum of who you are. There are always more depths of yourself to explore, so be patient with the journey and allow the healing frequency of the rose quartz to support you. Reminder, cultivating self-love allows you to be fully authentic. So because I read that storm card, and now with rose quartz, you are taking stock of your life. You're realizing that you need to love yourself first before you can put yourself into a person, place, or thing. And that's what you're doing. And right now you could be going through a storm. And, I pray for you if you are. Just let all those feelings come to the surface. Just don't hurt anybody. Okay, and number 38. Let's see. Number 38 is anchor, free will, destiny, and life path. Before birth, as a soul, you created a map of your life. The purpose of the map is not to direct your every move, but to put an anchor on certain experiences and events that shape your time on earth. Essentially, all roads of the map lead to these anchors, which are unavoidable points along your path. An anchor might represent a career opportunity, finding a partner, living in a certain city, etc. It is always your free will choice to decide how you will arrive at these anchors. Every road leads to them, so a wrong path doesn't exist. Right now, you may be experiencing a moment of indecision around which way to go. It's easy to slip into analysis paralysis. letting your mind run wild with the pros and cons of each potential choice you could make. This card arrives to relieve that pressure from your decision. No matter what, eventually you will reach an anchor. Yes, each path has its different challenges and benefits, but none are right or wrong. As you consider your path ahead, utilize your inner compass. Find a moment of stillness and imagine your compass opening before you. Which choice makes you feel free? Which excites you? Which pulls you down? Follow your gut reaction to each of these questions. If you are feeling that choosing the wrong path will take you away from what is meant for you, know that anchors cannot be moved. You cannot miss what is your destiny. Use your compass to navigate the waters ahead, but know that you will always reach the anchor points. Trust that you will arrive where you are meant to be in perfect timing. Reminder, you cannot choose a wrong path because destiny is anchored into the larger plan of your life. And you get there, how you get there is up to you though. So, that's so true in life. Every person has free will. Everyone. And no decision you make is wrong. It just leads you in a different path, because each path has its decisions, but you just have to let go and not focus on what the desired outcome is, because not all the time will that desired outcome be what you want. Because right now, whoever this reading's for, it's all with divine timing. It came up early in the reading. It's divine timing, and you're meant to learn certain things, and you need to learn those things, and then you'll be able to have a happy and healthy long life. What is the messages from the angels? Let's see. Messages from the angels. What are the messages from the angels? 0606. Commitment, loyalty, responsibility, truth, love, light, spiritual realm, growth, and solutions. Applying honesty and light daily is a fast track to creating a peaceful and meaningful life. It's how you find solutions and comfort. Release worries by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up, for the best is yet to come. And that's true. My whole life, all I've wanted is the truth from people. I hated people who lied to me. I hated being in cliques, that type of thing, because there's always a lie going on somewhere, or people talking behind your back. I've always been a person that would put the truth out there, even if it hurts you, and I'm sorry for that, but I will put that truth out there, because you need to know the truth. You need to know the truth in order to fix who you are as a person. And you're being asked to hold your vision. 1551. Manifestation, abundance, money, dreams, vision, and prosperity. Focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes you desire. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideals and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. And then unique skills. 1441. Life goals, missions, sense of self, honesty, important projects. It's the time of intense self-development. Focus on your mind and your craft. You already have what it takes to succeed, but practice makes you a master. It also serves to find your true purpose. Leveling up in your career or business is a priority right now. So that's what you're being asked to concentrate on from the angels. And I hope you enjoyed this reading. It's all about self-reflection and going within and knowing who you are and making the right choices in life and keeping, the light out there and our vibrations high. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I thank you for stopping by, and I hope you come back again. You have a great day. Thanks.